These fruits and Blox fruits desperately need a rework. If you already haven't, please like and subscribe, because at 1,000 subscribers, I'm doing a free perm fruit giveaway. All you have to do is be subbed and comment on one of my videos, and I'll be choosing a comment from there. Big shout out to these two. They have won a wheel spin I did, and they are going to get a Mythical Blade Game Pass each, but they do have to respond within 3 days, so keep that in mind if you are the winners. Now, our first fruit that could use a rework is our flame fruit, especially a visual rework because it looks doo-doo. Even in its awakening form, flame is still pretty bad, being outdone by almost any other Logia in the game, but I still hope it gets a good rework because Ace is one of my favorite characters from One Piece, and this is his devil fruit. Now, our next fruit up is the sand fruit. Now, I really like this fruit, but it's very bad. It's very slow and doesn't have a lot of range. Now, sand has a pretty decent awakening, but it still could use a rework as its graphics are pretty bad, and honestly, its damage isn't very good. Even though it can be used in PvP, I would still love to see a sand rework. Now, our next fruit up is the quake fruit, which honestly is one of the worst in the game. Even with its awakening, quake still is really bad. It has almost no availability for combos. It's very hard to hit because you have to get so close for its moves, and all around it has almost no movement. Now, quake hopefully will get a really good rework soon because it's one of the fruits that desperately needs it. Now, our next fruit that desperately needs a rework is the phoenix fruit. Now, it is a very hard raid to awaken this fruit, which sucks because honestly, the moves aren't even that good. Even after awakening the fruit, it doesn't have a lot of moves or look very good. It just is outdone by every other beast fruit in the game, and this fruit has so much potential to be so cool. I hope it becomes a mythical fruit once it gets reworked. Now, another fruit that could use a rework is the venom fruit. It just needs definitely a visual rework, and it could use some new moves. It's just outdone by almost every other mythical fruit. It's really slow and it's easy to dodge in PvP. It's decent for PvE, but honestly, not a lot of people use it now. Our next fruit that desperately needs a rework is the spirit fruit. Now, this fruit has some decent abilities at the start, but in PvP and looking at all the other mythical fruits, it just is outdone. Considering how expensive this fruit is, it really does need a rework. Now, the spirit fruit has the potential to be one of the coolest mythicals in the game. I can tell just by looking at the M1s and how creative they are. Now, this fruit would be better if it just had a little bit more range. Its V move is pretty decent. It does very good damage, but honestly, it's just outdone by almost every other mythical still. Now, if you guys like the content, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.